The Kuwait National Development Plan sets the nation's long-term development priorities. It's organized around 7 pillars or areas of focus for investment and improvement. Healthcare. Improve service quality in the public healthcare system and develop national capabilities at a reasonable cost. The Ministry of Education Headquarters project is one of the largest state projects with a vast area of 40,000 square meters and a building area of approximately 250,000 square meters and is located in the province of Hawalli. The design idea of the Ministry of Education building is inspired from Al Boom, which is a sailing ship in the Arabian Gulf. It embodies the Kuwaiti history and tradition, which is full of fishing, maritime trade and building ships. The Ministry of Education headquarters is located in the governmental zone in South Surra. The zone was allocated by the government to move the key ministries outside Kuwait, thus reduce the traffic intensity and create a better working environment for employees. The latest technologies have been used to comply with international building codes when designing project building services, including structural, electrical, mechanical, sanitary, fire protection, and other specialized systems. The arrival area in the south end of the building is wide enough to receive visitors and employees who are dropped off at the entrance. The VIP drop-off, reception and parking lots are located in the northeastern end of the ground floor. They overlook an open yard with trees and plants. The Ministry of Education headquarters building includes 2 arched buildings of glass and metal resting on a 2-story base covered with stone. The chosen construction materials are glass, metal and stone due to their magnificent appearance and sustainable solidity and durability. The 2 buildings, metaphorically Al Boom, are distinguished by the difference in their heights. The first is a 9-story building, while the second is an 11-story building. Both buildings are inclined outwards, away from the stone base, giving the impression that the building is floating above the ground. The Ministry of Education headquarters building contains private and public areas, which are comfortable and practical. These enable the Ministry of Education to achieve its mission in the development of teaching and learning methods to provide education for all citizens in Kuwait. The Ministry of Education headquarters building yard provides the perfect place for organizing events, activities, and special programs. This contributes to supporting the Ministry of Education in showing its programs, educational achievements, in addition to celebrating the culture, heritage and achievements of Kuwait. The completion percentage of the project is 100%. The cost of the Ministry of Education headquarters project is 76,800,000 Kuwaiti dinars.
The annual plan 2017-2018 is scheduled to continue 164 projects that will contribute more than 50 billion in revenue. Now we will take you on a social media tour regarding Ministry of Education new building. From Ajil News account, Ministry of Works said delivery of new Ministry of Education building end of the month. And from Kuwait government account, the new Ministry of Education building is a feat for future generation and is nearing completion. And from Plus Kuwait account, the new Ministry of Education building has been completed and is ready for delivery. For more information or details regarding Ministry of Education new building, please visit the website on the screen.
Service of a quick examination of COVID-19 by CARS examination is considered one of the best efforts to face COVID-19.
Regarding the drive-in test, we offer as an airline, Jazeera Airways, we offer the MOH, a huge land and space to use for the test and the drive for the next 3 months.
Ministry of Health continues its efforts facing COVID-19 through providing the trained medical staff in this center.
Large facility testing center which is near Jazeera headquarters in front of Amiri terminal, that will open soon, in order to provide to all population the possibility to test the COVID-19 and have immediately the result from the Ministry of Health.
Efforts are still done by various government authorities and the private sectors so as to apply all the precautionary measures, ensuring security and safety of citizens and residents from COVID-19.
Construction, completion and maintenance of roads and bridges for the First Ring Road, Dasman and Abdullah Al Ahmed Street, Group B. The construction project sector and the Ministry of Public Works is responsible of construction, completion and maintenance of roads and bridges for the First Ring Road, Dasman and Abdullah Al Ahmed Street, Group B. The Ministry of Public Works started implementing the first phase of the project in May of 2008 at a cost of 29 million Kuwaiti dinars and will transfer parts of the Jahra roundabout to tunnels, as well as the work of suspended overhead bridges connecting the First Ring Road on Jamal Abdel Nasser Street and the Sea Road. The second phase of the project includes construction of 3 free intersections, 5 car bridges, 3 tunnels, and 2 pedestrian bridges. In addition to the construction and renewal of phone, water and electricity networks, rainwater, drainage networks, and sanitary sewage system. The construction and renewal of street lights and traffic lights with the expansion of current road on both sides and relocation and reestablishment of Al Matabba Mosque. The second phase is located within the project works from the south of the bridge of Riyadh interchange fast with the first ring at the level of the ground surface until it reaches a point at 200 meters from the roundabout gate Jahra. The project includes the implementation of 5 kilometers of highways and sewer drainage and secondary street connected to the first ring inside the city of Kuwait, in addition to the replacement and renewal of existing services of water network, electricity and telephones, and the network of rain and sanitation. The main objectives of the First Ring Development Project are to achieve a smooth flow of traffic. It will also be a solution to traffic congestion in many areas, especially that the First Ring Road of the important and vital internal roads, which are experiencing high traffic density, especially at peak times. The First Ring project in its third phase was designed to accommodate more than 2,000 cars per hour. Cost of the First Ring Development Project is 32 million Kuwaiti dinars. The remaining time of completion of the second phase of the project is a few more months. Completion percentage of the second phase of the project is at 60%.
The annual plan 2017-2018 is scheduled to continue 164 projects that will contribute more than 50 billion in revenue. From Mashru' Kuwaiti account, the First Ring Development Project Phase 2, 8%, 3 intersections, 5 bridges, 3 tunnels, 2 infantry bridges renewing all service networks. Initiation of the First Cycle Project Phase 2, which includes a range of bridges, tunnels and infrastructure renovation. Picture showing the final shape after the completion of the First Ring Development Projects Phase 2. New Kuwait Government account, the Cairo Street project starts from the First Ring Street to Baghdad Street to secure continuous traffic. For more information or details regarding Kuwait development projects, please visit the website on the screen.